What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and today we are in the R1T studios. Today we are headed to Rivian Service. I'm on my way to get the roof, the glass roof replaced. It's cracked, and it's gotten worse because I think it's just the heat that we've been having in California. It's been pretty bad. This video is about the process of getting the glass roof replaced. It's not a warranty thing. It's just, yeah, it's just a replacement. And so my insurance with the Rivian is through Tesla, and I have comprehensive. So in previous videos, I had shared with you all that the comprehensive, I've lowered the deductible because you have collision and you have comprehensive. And if you don't do anything by default, I think your comprehensive deductible is going to be the same as your collision deductible. So whatever your collision deductible is, that's your comprehensive deductible. And so for many years, I've chosen to have my collision deductible at $500, meaning that my comprehensive deductible is $500. And so what comprehensive is anything that is not collision related, not colliding with another vehicle, no injuries to other people or yourself, stuff like that. It is, I guess, considered comprehensive. Now, don't quote me on that, but that's how I understand it. You may want to look in your policy to see what their definition of comprehensive coverage is. And so I lowered it to $100 for all my vehicles, and I believe it increased my monthly premium by about $10 or $11 per vehicle. And so in a span of a year, I'm looking to pay a little over $300 a year additional by lowering it to $100. And again, this will vary depending on what your coverage is and what state you're in and all that stuff. So just check with your insurance to see how much more it would be if you were to lower your comprehensive deductible. But anyway, I filed the claim to Tesla and they considered it comprehensive. So it is a $100 deductible. Now, they did email me and said that they've worked with Rivian in the past, or at least they've had customers in the past who have Rivian vehicles. And what they found was that Rivian doesn't work with insurance companies. And so a representative contacted me a few days ago to confirm my appointment today from Rivian. And I asked them about that. And what she told me was Rivian doesn't do like insurance related repairs. They'll repair, but it's not going to be through insurance. And so what that means is, at least with Tesla, what they told me is that they will reimburse. And so the initial estimate that I got from Rivian to replace the glass was like $2,400. And I'm like, wow, that's a little expensive, because when I looked online, it averaged about $1,800 to $2,200. And so they got back to me and gave me another estimate for about $1,800 to replace, because there's different pieces on the glass, and it's just this main glass right here is what they need to replace. There's another piece on the back where there's like that shark fin thing, where it may involve the rear glass also. So it's all that stuff. And so hopefully when they take a look, it's just this main glass, and maybe hopefully it's lower. But regardless, it is $100 deductible for my case. And but I have to pay the amount that Rivian's gonna charge, and then Tesla will just reimburse me for it. I don't know how long it's gonna take to reimburse. So I already removed my roof shade. I just removed a bunch of accessories just to get it out their way. And also, Rivian has been known to charge extra if they have to remove like certain accessories. So mainly the running boards. I left the running boards on because I don't think they need to jack up the car because it's on the roof. So hopefully they don't tell me like, oh, we got to charge another $400 to remove and reinstall the running boards. Hopefully. The other thing I asked was, would I be able to get a loaner, and they said that because it's not warranty related, they may not be able to offer that to me. But she will write it on my notes to see if there's anything available, and maybe they can work something out. So hopefully they're able to find me a loaner. Otherwise, either I could wait for it, hopefully it doesn't take too long, or I have to Uber back and forth. So, which is an additional cost for me. So not only time, but you know, also cost on top of the $100 deductible. But yeah, so we're gonna head on over there. That's my little brief introduction to what's going on today, what's going on in this video. So let's go. We are here in Rivian in Eastvale. This is where I took delivery of the truck. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. But what they're going to do is they're gonna have the service engineers gonna take a look and see what's going on and create a plan on how they're gonna go ahead and fix or replace. It's more than likely replaced. I showed the service advisor the area, and sure enough, it spread, the crack spread, so it's going to be a replacement. What was surprising is they're gonna hook me up with an enterprise rental vehicle at no cost to me. So I'm waiting for enterprise to come, and we're gonna go and get a vehicle. I've been here for service before, so if you haven't checked out that video, I also have a video of that as well, where I got a Nissan Leaf, which I have another video of giving my thoughts on the Nissan Leaf. It's actually an amazing car and deal if you know what you're getting into, especially if you could find it used. I think they're a great deal. Again, if you know what you're getting into. But right now we're waiting for enterprise. This is what the area looks like here. There's a lot of construction. Actually was late because on the way here, there was a train that just stopped in the middle of the road, like, you know, the crossing. And also when I took a detour, like there was an accident and it flipped over. You know, these white R1Ts are getting onto me. Shout out to Eric, AKA Mechanica, who has a white R1T that he calls Pablo Escobar. So I'm starting to like that white. But I met Jay. He is part of the demo drive team, I guess. I don't know what they're called. And we walked around the area. I was able to check out the rear where they store customer vehicles. And they also store vehicles that will be shipped to other delivery centers. I was told that the Eastvale Center is a hub now for Southern California anyway. So if they have rail bringing in from Illinois, it's going to be dropped off here. They're going to store them in the back, and then they're going to ship them to different areas here. And he also said there's a few Rivians heading for Hawaii that's staged here, waiting to be loaded into a boat to be delivered to Hawaii. So that's awesome news. Hawaiians are gonna be getting some Rivians, so that's awesome. But yeah, right now we are waiting for enterprise so that we can go check out what kind of vehicle they have available for me. I'm just like really impressed. So hopefully the cost of this replacement isn't going to be too bad, even though it's with insurance. We shall see what happens. Right now we are waiting for them to also take the car in to get inspected. I washed it a little bit last night. Enterprise showed up. They offered 3 different vehicles, 2 electric, 1 gas, and of course I went with the electric because I'm not gonna go with that gas stuff, man. But you may disagree with me for what they were going to give me. But first, let me show you the options that they gave me. So the first one is this Kia Niro, I believe, EV. Hyundai, I think it's Kona Electric. And then the gas option is this Audi. Oh, and it's a convertible. You know what? Maybe, but it's a Quattro. I don't know what these are. These are maybe A3? Is it an A3? Oh, it's an A5. Should I have gone with the Audi instead? Damn. I don't know now. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. All right, y'all. Shout out to Enterprise, man. They swapped it, and I'll be going in this A5 convertible. I know nothing about this. It's a Quattro. I had an old college buddy with a A4 Quattro. Really nice. This was back in like 2001, 2002, and that was a nice car. But I figured, you know what? Let's go back to gas just for this so we could experience Audi. Okay, so we are inside and this is all weird to me. I'm just checking to see how much gas we have. We look like we have half a tank. That's how much we gotta bring it back. Does it have ventilated seats? Doesn't seem like it because there's no perforation. Yeah, okay. It's gonna probably be a minute here, try to learn where the profile settings are so I could adjust my seats and have it learn it. But I'm gonna tell you this, the interior is fantastic. Man. So previously I've owned an Acura that, you know, out of all the cars I've owned, the Acura is the only one that I guess is considered a luxury car out of what I've owned in the past. I've usually owned Toyotas and Hondas, and then I owned one Acura. But yeah, so these are the things that, you know, I look at as the interior quality. It is a convertible, it looks like, so we're gonna go play with that. But yeah, let's get going because it's getting hot. Hey, your boy is in a convertible, y'all. Oh man, we need an electric convertible. All right, I'm gonna see how long I can last in the California sun with the top down. All right, so Rivian contacted me yesterday and said that the truck is ready. They've replaced the glass roof. There was also a TSB, technical service bulletin, for the mobile charger. But basically it was $1,850 that I have to file with Tesla, and hopefully that they will reimburse. But we are headed on there right now. I'm at the A5 studios. I've never been so excited to spend $1,850. I miss that truck. I miss that truck. So yeah, this was an interesting experience. Driving a gas car again to and from work, but I don't want to do that again. If anything, gas car on that rare weekend have fun thing, but on a daily basis, EV all the way. Just I can't go back. But anyway, hopefully the Tesla insurance doesn't take too long to reimburse, but I won't know until I get that process started. So once I get there, I'm going to inspect the car. Hopefully no other damages have been done. There has been some stories at Rivian service centers where there was additional damage that was done while repairing. So crossing my fingers, it's not just Tesla, but you know, just have to always be mindful. So we're gonna get going. I'm excited. It feels like I'm taking delivery of the Rivian truck again, but I'm just very excited to go pick it up. We are here at Rivian. There's a Polestar here. I wish this was the car I had gotten. I don't know if this was a Enterprise rent-a-car, but there's also a Model 3. I think this is also Enterprise. Oh, another Polestar. Man, I wish I would have gotten a Polestar. But yeah, anyway, we're back here in Rivian, ready to go pick up the truck. I'm excited. Feels like delivery day all over again. Yeah, hopefully everything is all good. We're gonna go check it out, inspect the truck, and head on our way. We're gonna go over the invoice afterwards and go from there. All right, I got the truck back. You really have to inspect. So upon inspection, there is this weird circle thing here, and I'm putting my nail on it, and it's not supposed to be there, I don't think. The advisor took a look and she said, or she believes that it's not supposed to be there as well. And this glass right here, this area, which is not part of the repair or replacement, is now damaged. See, it's all scratched up. So yeah, I'm running my finger through it. It's a scratch. It's not dirt or anything. They're gonna get the technician to go and double check, but I don't know what we're gonna do here. Back in the R1T studios, I'm a little bummed because there was an additional damage. Seems like Tesla service all over again. They claim that the damage was already there. They taped down that area, and if there was any damages, it would have damaged the tape first. And talking with the advisor, I'm like, hey, you know, before leaving that truck with you, we went up there, both of us went up there together to show you where the crack areas were, and that would have popped up. You would have noted that, and you know, I would have been aware of it, and I would have been aware of it also because I pretty much am pretty good at noting where all the damaged areas of the car is. Every time I leave it with service, I always, you know, and when I'm washing the car, like that's when I realize where things are, the imperfections and all that, and that was not there. So I started to second guess myself. I'm like, no way I could have missed that. No way. But Rivian is going to take care of it. They're gonna replace it. It's that whole area. This car is like a MacBook Pro where everything is like one piece, kind of a waste, but that's just the way it's designed. But we're gonna take a look at the invoice after this part of the video. I'm gonna get on home. Just a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I wish I would have had a better experience, but they are gonna take care of it. So one thing I wanted to also add is that many of the technicians here come from Tesla, and I'm not gonna assume, but I'm just gonna share with you a theory of why I'm experiencing this similar to what I'm experiencing with Tesla service. I'm not gonna assume. It's just a theory, right? I mean, if you came from Tesla and it's the same or similar experience I had with Tesla service, again, just a theory, So make sure you go and check your vehicles. Don't put your trust. It's more of a peace of mind. Plus, I do want to say that my state of charge is at 68%. I think I left it at 57. So they actually charged it. You know, thank you, Rivian Service. They did charge it, and I had a notification on my app that says, oh, you know, charging stopped because you reached 69% state of charge. I don't remember what I had it probably at 69%. So unlike Tesla, they will not charge your vehicle after they're done servicing your car, unless you go and let them know and ask them, hey, can you pretty please charge the car? You know how Rivian doesn't come with glove compartment, and there isn't really that much storage options in the Rivian? Well, EVBase got you covered. This area right here is nice and all, but I want to be able to put more than one thing down there. EVBase has this storage solution that will do just that. This just slides right in, and you have many different compartment sizes. You could put things like lightning charging cable, because my kids have old iPhones. I also put my tripod over here, and you can adjust this for many different cup sizes. You can even fit a phone down there. Yeah, which park are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm trouble. Next up is the center console organizer. And now I got a place to put my pens in. I used to put them here and they get stuck. See, this one got stuck in there. So now I could put it here. You could put the phone here. You could put change over here. Now the cool thing about this is it comes with 2 holes because the USB-C ports are underneath and you can thread your cables through. That way you can close and still have the cables come through without cutting it. Or you can charge your phone inside and you're still all good. Go and check out EVBase's website for all the accessories they have for the Rivian, and also don't forget to use my discount code I have in the description below. Thank you, EVBase. We're back in the Shed Studios and we're gonna go over the invoice. There is 3 entries on here. The first one is the glass roof replacement. It says that the parts they use is a DuPont Beta Prime glass primer, which costs $13.25. The roof itself is $1,465.63. And then the Beta Seal Express Plus is, it says quantity of 2, $33.30. Labor is 1.1 hours at a rate of $220 per hour. It says there is a tax of $117.20. So I'm assuming that is off of the glass roof and the other parts that they use, because I don't believe labor is a taxable item. So the total amount for that is $1,849.38. I have sent an email to Tesla Insurance of this invoice, but the next concern is there's a TSBA technical service bulletin. It says FSAM-1197. Clean portable charger pins and install 3 new seals. I didn't get too much information on that, but they did mention that they were going to take a look at the mobile charger and that they were going to address that TSB bulletin. So no charge, no labor charge, no tax, so a total amount of $0. The next one is a courtesy inspection and labor code 0.2 hours, $40, and it says 0.2 hours at labor time cost of $80. So did they calculate that wrong? Because it's 0.2 hours at $40. Or maybe it's $80 an hour and it's 0.2, but that's not even half. So I'm not sure how they're calculating 0.2 hours from $80 is $40, but they gave it a discount of $40 where the total amount is 0. So everything else is zeroed out except for the glass replacement. Now, ironically, it says that they have a customer or a courtesy inspection, but yet they didn't see that scratch, but they're sticking to the whole thing about, yeah, it was already there to begin with. And they said that there were pictures. I didn't see the photos that were taken. So I don't know. I'm a little bummed out about this experience. I was hoping to get away from Tesla service experience, but it's happening with Rivian, similar experiences. So I sent it off. It's Labor Day weekend. I have a auto reply from the email I sent to Tesla Insurance. So it looks like people are taking long holiday weekend vacations. So hopefully this does not add some additional days. It says that there's a backup person that'll be addressing emails, but we shall see. I'm thinking I'm going to end the video here rather than wait for the reimbursement, and probably just do an update video with that reimbursement and that time frame. But a couple of things. So I made the appointment about a week ago, and I think it was Thursday, and was able to get in Wednesday. So 6 days later, I was able to get the car in, and they only took 2 days to replace the glass. So unlike other service centers, Rivian service centers, I think they're a lot more busy. So I think that's pretty cool. But the end result of this particular service appointment isn't that great, but it isn't bad. They are gonna fix the issue that was added. I'm headed to EV Fest on September 8th, so I didn't leave the truck with them. They wanted to keep the truck, but they weren't sure if the parts were available. And I'm like, well, just I'll take it back. We'll reschedule for a different date. I'm not in a hurry, but I do want to bring this truck to the event. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, that's how much it costs to replace the glass roof. And hopefully the reimbursement goes well and it doesn't take too long. So if you have any questions, please comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you've had experience with Rivian Service, if it's a good experience, a bad experience, a weird experience, please do share in the comments below. I really thought I was gonna get away from the Tesla service experience, but it looks like it's also happening with Rivian, at least from my experience. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to all service, but yeah, uh, that's the way it goes. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.